Hey everybody, how y'all doing? And welcome back to Reggie's Cooked into Life's Lessons. Today I stopped and picked up my boy. I picked up my boy because I wanted to bring him in on the lesson that we're going to talk about today, the life lessons. And the life lessons that we're going to talk about today is going to be goal setting goals. He's a young man. He should set some goals. He does have some ambitions and he's working on his goals. So I decided I'd bring him in so we can talk about the ways that he's going about setting his goals. And so let's get started. First, we're going to be fixing for you today in the cooked lessons part of Reggie's Cooked into Life's Lessons is we're going to make Burrito Stuffed Chicken Rollups. I believe it's Hispanic Heritage Month. So of course I tried to get ahead of myself just a little bit because we try to keep our meals down to 30 minutes and things like that. So to get it pumping, I know I gotta turn on the fire. So I've turned on the fire. I'm going to pour a little olive oil into the pan because we're going to drop some onions, bell peppers, and into the pan with some jalapeno peppers, some fresh jalapeno peppers, and I diced them up. And the onions and the bell peppers, I cheated a little bit, so I brought it already pre-chopped. And the tomatoes, I'm going to dice them up in front of you so you will see them. But we don't need, I'm going to dice them up and put them to the side because we're not going to get to the tomatoes part yet. But I put the pan, as I was saying, I put the pan, the fryer pan on there. And so we're going to dump the onions and the green bell peppers. Oh, yeah. Oh, no! Oh, no! Hold on, let me get that. Yeah, I got it. Okay, well, that it doesn't destroy what we're doing, and of course everything in here is clean. So it just shows you that we are doing this for real. So now I got that, but that's on the griddle, and I'm going to throw the jalapeno peppers in there. Now, why all that's going to come to it's going to caramelize. And again, like I said, I got my son Devante. I don't know if I introduced you, I just said my son. But this is Devante. And that's right. Now, again, we're going to need some for this recipe, Burrito Stuffed Chicken Rollups. We're going to need some diced up some tomatoes. So I'm going to dice these up. And what I do is I'm showing the folks, with Reggie's Cooked into Life Lessons, I'm showing the folks that they can do this just like I'm doing it. And I let them know that I'm no chef, I'm not a professional chef, and that I'm a novice, and that I come across these recipes, and when they, because I got the app and it shows me recipes, and that if I see something that interests me, catches my attention, I do it. And like I said, I told them already that I haven't done anything yet even though I have some go-to recipes in my head from quick meals, I haven't done anything yet that I've done previously. Everything we're doing right now is something that I'm doing for the first time as we go along. So they're riding with me as we do this. And like I said, the life lessons is going to be about choices. And goal setting and stuff like that. Choices and goal settings.
Yeah.
So now, hold on, son. I gotta get the spatula out. So I'm moving this around so that this, like I said, this stuff can caramelize. Let me turn it down a little bit so that it doesn't go too fast. So anyway, so we got that together. Oh, I said I needed a bowl, so now I have a bowl for the tomatoes. Now this comes in later on the recipe because these are rolled up chicken stuffed burritos. So we're going to put that in here and we're going to stick that to the side. Now what we really need to get at the chicken. Now, the ingredients for this, I need olive oil, onions chopped up, bell peppers seeded and chopped, jalapeno seeds, the seeds in and chopped, garlic, salt to taste, pepper to taste, the boneless chicken, which we have here, paprika, dried oregano, chum, garlic powder, and these are all the seasons that I already have here. And I have a can of fried beans, refried beans, and the tomato we just diced up. I have a can of black beans, which I'm draining. It says black beans, but it says to drain. So I'm draining the juice out of the black beans, so they're sitting to the side. And lime juice, which I have some in it. And this is something new that this was the first time that I heard about it. It's called cotija cheese.
Probably Colita.
Huh?
It's probably Colita or something. I don't know.
Cotija cheese. Anyway, so now, of course, I mix this. I have pre-put the seasons, tablespoon of each season into the bowl. And so we're going to mix this up. And now I'm only going to use like half to 3/4 of this season. I'm going to pour onto the chicken. Now, yes, I'm pouring onto the chicken. And okay, that's about half to 3/4. So now the chicken, I'm going to whoosh this around in here. And actually, I'm going to be slicing the chicken, splitting the chicken breasts because we're stuffing them. We're going to roll them, really. That's what I said, roll. We're going to roll them. And I already did a couple of them already. Woo! Those spices. So, again, we're talking about goals. Now, Devante is in school. Devante, you're in school.
Yeah.
How much time do you have left in school? I did ask them about it earlier, but and tell us about what you're going to school for and the process and why. Let's say, why did you choose your career goal, the career goal?
Well, I go to Penco Tech for automotive technology. I have basically 2 more classes left to finish before I go take my test for my certification and get my ASEs.
ASEs?
Yeah.
What's that?
The automotive service engineering certificate or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Basically, it's your certification to get into dealerships or any major, car company that, when you need to get a job, they need you at the shop. You can just specialize in engine, suspension, or whatever. Basically, to get you the paperwork, to have everything on your belt to say, yeah, these are my certifications.
I'm certified. I'm
Put me in the dealership, throw me in a shop, or
Oh, that's
throw
good.
Throw me in your factory or something like that.
And how long have you been doing that, Devante? How much?
I want to say it's been like a year and 6 months.
Year and 6 months, right. And you graduated from high school. Does everybody in your class, did everybody graduate from high school?
Yeah, the majority of people that are in my class, they graduated from high school. To be in this field, you do need your diploma and
that's the qualified.
And sometimes you do need your like, say if you need to go to college, you need your bachelor's or something, depending on which specific field you're trying to go into for being an automotive technician.
Okay. And so I split the chicken, guys, and I put the season, I put it in the season, and I don't know if you saw me, I hope you did, because, well, I know you're going to see me because we were recording it, but I split the chicken. Now we're going to take, and son, while I'm going to stir up this, I want you to just pound down on the chicken just like that, because we're just trying to flatten it out a little bit. Yeah. Okay, thank you, buddy. Good job, good job. Good job, good job, good job. So now you pick your career. How is everyday life going as you work on your dream? Like, because some people, the struggle is going to school and not working when you're going to school, or working and going to school. And I know you've been in both of those positions where you're going to school and you're working while you're going to school, and I know with the COVID that they laid people got laid off or they stopped working and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So how is it in that position?
Well, now the majority of my days, I'm working on cars. It don't matter if it's in the shop or if it's in your driveway. You need me, I'm there to fix your car. That's what I've been doing.
That's what you've been doing with yourself.
Yeah. I was in school full time. Ever since the virus happened, people's jobs got shut down, school was closed down, and so really, how can you get past that? Get over that bump in the road while you're still trying to figure out everything and still continue to finish school to get your certification and all that while this is happening. And the only thing that I could think to myself is, keep practicing what you're doing. Don't even stop for a second, because the second you stop, you're gonna forget what you know. So my whole goal and mentality while this was happening was, don't stop working on cars. Somebody gonna need their car fixed every day, all the time. Like, there's not one day where somebody doesn't need their car fixed. So I promoted myself, I advertised myself, saying that I fix cars. I'm very very skilled with what I do, and I can do the job regardless of any condition that I'm in. And I definitely get the job done. It doesn't matter where I'm at, what's going on. It could be raining, it could be snowing. I bet you I get the job done.
Okay, son. Well, we're listening to Devante telling us about how he's working as to achieve his goal of becoming an auto mechanic. Now, as we prepare this burrito stuffed chicken roll-ups, we need a can of tomato sauce, and we need the tomato paste. We need tomato paste.
This season smells good.
Oh yes. I talk about that all the time, of how it's what it's like to be fixing this stuff and smelling it before it's even done. You know that you're heading in the right direction. So of course now we saved half of our, a quarter of our seasoning, which we're going to drop into the tomato paste and the tomato paste and tomato sauce. Now, of course, we're going to. I just got one of these from the store, because we're going to mix that to mix this sauce up. Let me hit this. Devante, you can pound on the chicken for a second if you don't mind. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. So now, this is we're doing with this. We're mixing this up. So let's go for another one, Devante. Let's put that. Oh, this is looking good. Look at this. Look at that. That's nice texture.
Smell good too.
Yes, yes. I have a guest who appreciating what I'm doing. He say it smells good. That's two that we have down. And let's do. Here, let's do this one. I think this one's a little. We'll do this one too. We still want to do both of them. So let's put this parchment paper back on, and again we're going to flatten that out. So, what hurdles have you come across, Devante? I mean, you're a teenager. I mean, not a teenager. No, you're not a teenager anymore. You're a young man. You're a grown young man, and everything can't be easy.
Yeah,
It's not. So, has anything stopped you from achieving your goal, or you're so fixated on achieving your goal that you're not letting anything stop you?
I mean, it's always gonna be a bump in the road, like no matter what you do.
Which is true.
So it's like,
And we don't have to be that young to understand that there's going to be bumps in the road.
so it's like, for me, it was more in the sense of, the only time I really had like a major bump in the road was with, you know what I mean, like the old shop that I used to work at. You know, so a lot of people, they try to stop you and hold you back from reaching your full potential sometimes because of jealousy or envy or something. But it's always somebody who doesn't want to see you prosper.
Oh, we talk about that all the time, and people talk about it. We call it the monkey in the barrel syndrome.
Yeah.
Because you trying to climb up, and instead of somebody boosting you up,
Yeah, they try to hold you down.
they hold you down.
Like my first mechanic job, I had to, instead of like, you know, my manager would give everybody, you know, the good, nice, like easy paying jobs, you know, the jobs that's worth it. That's worth doing, like the big jobs. Say like, oh,
Where you going to learn more.
yeah, exactly. Where you're going to learn and get more experience from. And
Now, he wasn't doing like that because you were the younger one.
nah, he wasn't doing like that because that younger one. He probably, the way I see it,
The way you were seeing it.
the way I was seeing it, he was seeing that I was young and I had a lot of potential. And something about me being young and having a lot of potential and knowing what I know, being as skilled as I am with this as I am, like, he probably saw me as a threat or something.
Oh, come on. Don't look at it like that.
I ain't looking at it like that, but
Don't look at it like that.
You know, he knew I was nice. He
That
knew
you were
I was
good.
real
You
nice
was
at
good.
what I was
That's
doing.
good.
He knew
That
I
was
was real
good.
nice.
You knew you was good.
Probably saw the potential in me, probably didn't want me to do better, but you know, I'm not gonna let nobody stop me from doing what I gotta do.
You know what? I'm glad that you're saying what you're saying to me, and I'm surprised that you're saying this to me. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised because Devante's a young man. But everybody is not trying to, what you say, kick your back in.
Yeah, I know that. Ain't nobody, not everybody's trying to, you know, keep you down and
Right,
keep
so-
you from achieving your goals. But it's like, it's
So-
different when you notice.
And it could be what you're saying. I'm just saying that. So what did you do? Did you keep your head up and
Yeah.
keep pushing?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna let him stop me.
So
And if anything, it got to the point where, he didn't have to give me a job. Why? Because I was always taking a job.
there you go.
There's no point in you
There
don't
you
gotta
go.
give me a job. All right,
You
bet.
were being assertive.
Mm-hmm.
So again, so did what you felt like he was doing to you? Did that hurt you or help you?
He ain't gonna hurt me. If
How,
anything,
did it? No, I'm asking you. Did it help you or hurt you?
It didn't hurt me. If anything, it helped me because it helped me see that, you know, sometimes you can't let somebody hand you something that you can already do yourself. So if you know you can do it, go do it.
Well,
That's
I'm
one thing.
thinking, the way I'm thinking, standing here thinking, I'm thinking, that's coming right along. I'm thinking, if a message to give to young people that are watching this, or somebody that your age, because it's people that are your age, that have their own place, that are, you know, and sometimes when you go to a job, until you establish your own business, you gotta put the smile on your own face.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking that rather than be feeling like that he's trying to hold you down, when all it did, you said, because I don't know if you were hearing yourself, you sounded like he was making you be more determined. As in, you like you said, you decided to
give me the motivation
that you wasn't what you were going to reach your goal, whether because you thinking he holding you back.
Yeah.
But actually, all he did was teach you how to be more assertive. Because in this conversation, you wind up telling us that you took it upon yourself to grab some of the good jobs.
Yeah.
You didn't wait in line.
Yeah.
That you didn't wait in line to get the jobs.
Yeah.
Folks, look at that. Look at that. And how does it smell, Devante? Okay. You ain't gotta put your nose down in there. That smells good.
You already know I love it.
That smells good. That smells good. So, okay, we done took that off the fire, and we turned the fire off. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to preheat the oven. Turn the oven on. I'm going to turn the oven on to 350. The oven's on 350. Now, what the process we're at now is to roll up the chicken. We're going to roll them into the burritos. Now, okay, we have the can of refried beans. So we're going to take the refried beans. Okay, so we got the refried beans. We're going to take our spoon. And what we're going to look what we're doing here with the refried beans. We are pasting this onto the chicken, like a peanut butter sandwich. We are pasting this onto the chicken like a peanut butter sandwich.
It's too hot to be having hair in there.
That's your hair. I ain't got that on my head. All right, so now we have that. We have the refried beans pasted on it. Now, this is when the tomatoes come in. I'm going to scoop up these tomatoes. Put tomatoes on here like this. Now we're going to, oh my goodness. I'm one step ahead. I think I'm one step ahead. Know why? Because, but I can get it in on this. I'm supposed to. This.
The peppers on there.
Yes, this comes on here and has to be spread on there too. So, the refried beans are spread. Then the peppers are spread on there too. Okay. So that's where we are with it. So we should have put the peppers on first, then went with the tomatoes, And then this cotija cheese. Then the cotija cheese goes on. Oh, let's go. I could use the fork. I could use the fork. So I'm going to put the cotija cheese. Now we're going to let's go for our black beans. Now we're going to roll. Whoa, yeah. Oh, son, please, the red pan. Now we have the one roll, and we're going to, got to get the bigger one. It's a bigger one, right up there behind you, right in that cabinet, right there, yes. On the other side, the big red square one, yes. Push it to the one side, son. Yes. Now pull it out. Pull that out. Oh, it's not tiny. It's a great size. It's a good size. Let's go. We can go with that one, I believe. Let's go with that one. Okay. So here, let's put this one in here. Let's put that in there. Oh yeah. Yes. Let's sit that right here for a second. No, I done touched it with my hands now, so don't put it back yet. Just stick it in the sink. All right. So now we spread the refried beans on there, and we spread some peppers on the chicken that has been smashed up. Now we're gonna take the fork. And we're going to scoop some tomatoes on here. Oops, let me take this knife out of here so we can do this a little heftier. Okay, so now we go in with the cheese. This is the cotija cheese. Hope I'm saying it right. Then, now we're going with the the black beans. These are chicken stuffed roll-ups. Burrito stuffed chicken roll-ups. Burrito stuffed chicken roll-ups. Now, here we go again. We're going to roll this. We got it. We watching. We got this. 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 Where's that pan at, son? That's two. Okay. You can sit that down. Now, okay. Now, I would like for you to do it. Now, again, I'm going to leave that there because you can wind up stuff in that. And two, one, the refried beans, smooth that out. The refried beans is there. Smooth that on there. Now, in some of my lessons, I talked about having the kids work with you. Put a little more beans on there, son. Be a little more healthy. Make that a little more healthier. So I didn't know I was going to have my grown son helping us. But I'm glad he's here. We can continue to bond in our relationship, and trust me, like I said, this is the first time. Every time I cook a meal so far, it's been the first time I cooked it. Okay, a little more, and I know it's his first time. So here we go, son. Now let's put some peppers and spread some peppers on top of there, just like scoop some out, just like you did with the refried beans. Spread that on there. Here, get a little bit more. Spread that on there. Let's scrape that off there. Uh-oh, that means the oven is up to temp. And now let's put the tomatoes on there. That was from the other one. So let's put some tomatoes on there. Just you line, not spread, but just line it up across there. So line it up across there. Yeah. Line it up. Yeah. 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 That's good. Now let's go with the cotija cheese, please. You can use the fork to put some of that on there. And just line it up across there like that. Yeah, well, you can sprinkle it on there. That's fine. Now let's go with the black beans, and then you're going to line the black beans across there too. Not on top of there, I lined it on there. Come on now. Okay, now let's roll it up. Put that over there, sit that down, and roll it up. Go ahead, you got to put your fingers in there. Yeah, roll it, 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 roll it. Okay, now sit that in here. Sit that up on there. Oh yeah, look how that's fitting in there, guys. Look how that is going in there. That is turning into what we wanted to turn into. All right, we got one more left. I'm going to do this so we can do this very quickly. Great job, Devante. Great job, great job, great job. Now, again, we're going to go with the refried beans, and we're going to paste it onto the chicken. I'm glad you spending this time with me today, son.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here too, Dad. You already know.
And you're going to be able to tell your mom how what you cook. Maybe you'll bust it out on them, huh?
I'll try to cook it one day.
You try cooking one day?
Yeah, I'll try cooking.
Oh, you'll try to
I'll
cook.
try to cook it.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
I'll
Okay.
try to cook it one day.
Yes, good. That's what I want you to do. And that's what I want you guys to do, to try to cook this one day. Because I know one thing, I can tell what it's going to do. It's going to taste good.
I already know it's going to be good.
Yes, yes.
That's nothing I got to worry about.
Yes, this is, This sure smelling good. And we ain't even thrown this bad boy in the oven yet. Yes.
It's not even cooking, you can smell it.
Yes. So, okay, so we spread the refried beans. Now, we then spread the green peppers and bell peppers and red peppers that we fried with the onions and the jalapeno peppers, so it's going to have a little kick to it. And I'm scraping up, as I'm going here, I'm scraping up some of the stuff that fell out. Now, we're going to go with some more tomatoes. We're going to line the tomatoes up. Line up the tomatoes. And then this cotija cheese.
Yeah.
Then we're going for the black beans. Oh my goodness. I love to say OMG. Because that is looking like we know what we're doing here. Now, of course, I'm going to roll it. I'm rolling it. Yes, your fingers do. When you're cooking, guys, yes, your fingers might get a little messy.
It's alright.
But that is quite all right. Oh, I'm looking at it. I'm stuffing that stuff in
this
there.
one will be the most stuff on.
Uh-huh. But that's because it's, some of the chicken is not all that even. But here, let's get that pan over here, son. Oh, that's messy. Good and messy. But Look at that right there. Now we're going to throw that in the oven for 20 minutes. Throw that in the oven for me, son. Yep. Throw that bad boy right in there. So that's going to go into the oven for 20 minutes. And of course, we don't need to stare at each other for 20 minutes. Well, education is completing high school was his first accomplishment. The first goal that Devante accomplished. And that allowed him the opportunity to qualify to go to the mechanic school. We all know that, there's some people out there that didn't finish high school and are successful. And they'll tell you about the hard knocks of climbing the ladder to success without an education. It can be difficult. But staying in school, high school, studying till you get, so it's you get comfortable with doing your homework, studying and things like that, so that when you have an opportunity to continue your education, you have the credentials, you have what it takes, and the high school diploma is really at the beginning of the wrong, but that is a way to accomplish your some of your goals, because everybody is not the goal that they want to reach doesn't start from high school, because some of you guys are already completed. Some of you guys are at work, and they always say for that advancement in work, a higher education is what you need to get there. Mm-hmm. So we know you have to get more knowledge, just like I'm doing here, just like you would be doing with the cooking. In order to become a better cook, you have to get more knowledge about doing it. And you're getting some of that knowledge from me right now. So me and Devante, we're gonna take a break and let this chicken do this 20-minute thing in the oven, and we'll be right back. Reggie's Cooked into Life's Lessons. Okay, folks, we're back. This has been in the oven, and the temperature was 400 degrees. So the chicken has been in the oven for 20 minutes at 400 degrees. And so what we do, now that we have it out of there, the sauce that we made goes on top.
It already smells good.
Yes. I love it when it's coming together. Now, another part of the process, fixing this burrito stuffed chicken. Okay, I'll grab the spoon. I'm gonna grab the spoon and I'm gonna spread the sauce over top, because we gotta throw this back in the oven on broil for 5 minutes. Now, I'm spreading the sauce on here. Now it calls for us to throw some more of this cotija cheese on it. This is we throw this on here like this. Like that. Oh, you know what? I do have some feta cheese too. I'm gonna sprinkle a little feta cheese on there also, because I know we like the cheese up in this joint. So I'm throwing a little. It didn't necessarily call for the feta cheese, but when I was looking for that cotija cheese, I picked up some feta cheese because I knew I would want to throw that on there. Okay, so here We're going to show you what this looks like. That's what it's going back into the oven to be on broil, and it's only going in there for 5 minutes. So I'm going to switch the oven to broil. Take it off bake. Put it on broil. And stick this back in the oven for 5 minutes. And we can wrap up a summary of what we were talking about. Me and Devante were talking about setting goals, setting a goal, and you know how he's working to finish his goal, to achieve his goal. Because goals, you have one, then another one comes, then another one comes, and that's the way it should be. There's more than just one achievement in a goal. We wish you the best of success, and when in a couple minutes, 5 more minutes, we're going to pull out this burrito stuffed chicken rolls, and we're going to see what's going on. So again, folks, hold on for a second. We're going to let that do its thing in the oven, and we'll be right back. Okay, folks, we're back. We put the cheese, the sauce, then the cheese on top of the burrito stuffed chicken rolls. Now, this is what me and Devante get to do. We get to do this. I'm gonna go for this one. I'm gonna go on this one because it's just closer. Oops.
That's a big burrito too.
I'll mess things up here. But I got that one, and I'll take this one. Ugh. Yes. Okay. So now we got that out. Now hold on. We gotta put some garnishment on it. Oh yes. There you go. There you go. There you go. Hold on. Again, folks, thanks for being with us. We enjoy your company. We hope you learned just like we learned how to make burrito stuffed chicken roll-ups. Down. There's that. That's what that looks like. Devante, you take that one, and you take this. I'm going to grab me a fork and a knife. Oh, first we got to show the folks what it looks like. Oh yeah, that's what it looks like, folks. Burrito stuffed chicken roll-ups. They are big though. They are big, and they are fresh out the oven. So I'm gonna spread mine like this. Then I'm gonna go like this.
Chicken falling apart.
All we're supposed to do is slice it. I love it when I take something out of the oven. It's super hot and ready to. My son, he just booted me out of the way. But let's go.
It's different.
How about the zest
It's real different.
to the spices? Yes. Well, we're not going to let you we're not going to torture you with letting you sit here and watch this eat. We're going to thank you for being with us in Reggie's Cooked Into Life's Lessons. Devante, thank you for talking about your goal that you're working towards, and that's completing school as an auto mechanic. Folks, catch you later.